Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. Super excited because I picked up all three of the summer limited edition Sol de Janeiro body mists. I'm really excited. I've worn them all a couple of times each and I have some thoughts. So if you love Sol de Janeiro body mists, summer scents, any of that, and you want to hear my thoughts, keep on watching. So I picked up all three of these from Sephora. They're $24 each, which is pretty spendy for a body mist, especially considering that these are the smaller 90 ml 3-ounce bottles. For the non-limited edition scents, they have the bigger bottles available, but not for these limited edition ones. They do these every year, not the same scent, but I've been interested in picking them up every year, but never had a chance to until now. So I really wanted to jump on the train and try these out because I do like Sol de Janeiro. I think it's a really fun, youthful brand, and I just wanted to give these a go. And I'm really excited that I did. So I'm gonna get into each of these. I have Summer Emore, Beos de Sol, and Karaoke Crush. Huge apologies to anybody that speaks Portuguese because I know that I am butchering the names, but let's get on into each of these body mists. So first up, I'm gonna talk about the green one, which is Beos de Sol. So the notes listed on here are fresh notes of peach skin, coconut milk, and frangipani petals. I really like this one. It is very pretty, tropical, and warm. When I tried all of these on paper, I wasn't super in love with them, but when I wore them on my skin, they really opened up and were super pretty, and I'm really excited to get some more wear out of these this summer. So this one was the first one I tried, and I was really expecting more of that peach, but it really dried down to a really beautiful mango scent on me. So that was kind of the through line on this one, and it's really pretty and super enjoyable. I've been loving more of the mango releases that have been coming out lately. So if you really like Fleur's Mango Mood or Wilhelm's Mango Skin, but you're looking for something affordable and maybe a little warmer and less fresh than the Fleur one, I would definitely check this one out. I would say it's not super complex, but it is very warm, rich, great for a night out or like a date in the summer or something like that. It's very tropical, very vacation vibes, and I think it's really pretty and fun to wear. I definitely get a bit of that peach in the top notes and coconut milk in the mid notes as well, but for me, it's really a mango perfume, and I really like that. I also got pretty good wear time out of this considering that it's just a body mist. So I would say I got about 5 or 6 hours from this with just a couple of sprays. I feel like it's more on par with at least an eau de toilette, probably not as strong as an eau de parfum or anything like that, but you can still get a lot of good wear time from this. And when comparing it to the Fleur Mango Mood one that I just mentioned, it's definitely stronger and has more wear time than that body mist. And my main takeaway from this is that it's just a very warm, pretty mango scent. I would say out of all of the 3 body mists that I'm gonna talk about today, this one is the most similar to the original Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62. It really has that warm Sol de Janeiro DNA, and I feel like if you like the original, you'll probably really like this one as well. So next up is Summer Emore. This one is super interesting. It has almond and orange flower in the top notes, but it dries down to a very pretty amber white floral perfume, and I really enjoyed this one. I didn't love the top notes. The almond scent is just very artificial to me, and I wasn't loving the orange flower either, but the dry down is very pretty, and if you love amber florals, you'll really like this one. It has some orchid in the mid notes as well as amber and vanilla and woodsy notes in the base. To me, this reminds me a little bit of Armani Privé Rouge Malachite, which is a super expensive perfume. So if you like that ambery white floral vibe, I would definitely check this one out. I think this one would be great for nighttime, and I also think this will wear really well in the winter. So I know this is supposed to be like a fun summery release, but I do really like amber perfumes in the winter time, and I think I'll get a lot more wear out of this one at that time of year. But I really like this one. It really surprised me in a good way. It has a lot of depth, and I got a pretty good wear time out of this one as well. So I'm really happy that I picked this one up, and I'm excited to get some more wear out of this one. So last up is a Karaoke Crush. This one is a lot lighter, sweeter, and fruitier than the other two. It really just stays in those top notes throughout the whole wear time. So you get a lot of pear and lychee, and that's pretty much all this is to me. It has a little bit of musk and cedar in the base, but if you really like light, sweet, fruity perfumes and you really love pear, I would definitely check this one out. I think this one is the most youthful out of all of these, and I could definitely see this one being a great gift for a middle school niece, daughter, sister, anything like that. I think that would be a really great pick for someone in that age range. But I really like this one. I think it smells really nice. I will get some wear out of this one. It just doesn't have the depth that the other two kind of surprised me with in a good way. But I do like this. I think it's very spring and summer appropriate, and I think I'll have some fun wearing this later in the summer. So my main takeaway from these is that I think they're all really fun and have a surprisingly good amount of depth and wear time, considering that they're just $24 body mist. I really like these, and I'm happy that I picked them up, and I'm excited to wear them more throughout the summer. And one thing I think is interesting about these is I feel like the colors kind of don't really correspond to the vibes that they're giving. So for example, the Summer Emore one, that's the really ambery one, I feel like that could have been the Karaoke Crush bottle. And then the really mango-y one, the Beos de Sol, which is the green one, I feel like the pear one could have been in the green bottle, if that makes sense. So sometimes I'll like grab one based off of the color and then be like, oh, that's not the one that I meant to grab. But I think these are really fun. Like I was saying, I feel like they'd be a great gift for somebody younger or somebody who you know really likes the Sol de Janeiro line already. I don't think it's really gonna convert anybody who's really only into like quote unquote serious perfumes and doesn't like Sol de Janeiro in the first place. But I think if you already are a fan of the brand, you'll like these, and I think that they're great for summer. I would say you definitely don't need to buy all three unless you fall in love with all three, but I would recommend to go to Sephora and get your nose on all of these and then pick out one or two that you really like. So I would say if you really like tropical, fruity perfumes and you really like the original Turosa 62, I'd go with Beos de Sol, which is the more mango-y tropical one. And then if you really like amber florals, I'd go with Summer Emore. And then if you really like sweet pear fruity perfumes, I would go with the Karaoke Crush. So I would say of the three, my two favorites are Summer Emore and Beos de Sol. I really, really love the amber floral notes in this one and the warm tropical mango notes in this one. I do like the Karaoke Crush as well, but it is definitely lighter, fruitier, and kind of more of a youthful vibe than what I'm drawn to at this point in time. But I do think I'll probably play around with this some more and see if I can get some more wear out of it this summer. That's all I have for today, and thank you so much for watching. If you've tried any of these body mists or if you're planning to, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.